Tonight's contestant in the Southwest Airlines Score to Fly sweepstakes is Linda Carter of Gators, member of the Wizards. Former Georgetown star Don Reid claimed off waivers by the Detroit Pistons. See what he did in Detroit. Don in his 5th season in the end.
The smart thing, he takes the ball up underneath the player, makes sure that he gets nothing but body contact, and Doliak picks up another foul.
And Don Reid makes the first free throw.
It's Doliak's second personal.
Reid's career average 3.8 points per game, and makes them both. This is Monty Williams, and Don Reid gets the rebound. All kinds of local DC products in this game. Heidi White, Don Reid, Monty Williams.
Good pass.
Aaron Williams, nice fake. Oh, he got fouled, no call. Reid for Whitney. Now back to Reid against Doliak. Swings it to Mitch Richmond for 3. Yes. 9.5 points a game against the Wizards. In the last game, he had 15, 3 of 5 3-pointers.
Tough shot. Reverse from Don Reid.
Richard Hamilton also in the game, so Don Reid, Williams pulls it down. Good defense by Reid. Great defense by Reid, draws the offensive foul.
Well, he stayed in front of Monty Williams, and that's Monty's forte. That's his first foul. Don stays his position. May have acted a little bit. I don't know if he got
well, he's been watching Chris Whitney. The game and one to finish it. Triple team as Reid goes in and scores. Nice move from the 5-year star from Georgetown. Playing in his first game with Washington.
He's totally perfect, 2 for 2.
The chamber of his heart. Came back. In 85 games at Notre Dame, the 12th all-time leading scorer. Whitney is open for 3. Boy, look at Reid get up. Great pass to Williams, who scores. Excellent rotation.
Another offensive rebound. I believe that's their
Magic lead. They've been up by as many as 10. Whistle, offensive foul on Orlando. Called on Chucky Atkins, and gives the Wizards the ball back with 6:57 to go and a timeout on the floor. We'll return to the TD Water games. Then he went to Milwaukee and the Lakers before the Magic signed him as a free agent in '96. Don Reid, emphatic slam. 8 points for Don Reid in his first game.
And made a very nice impression.
No kidding. Like to see that too. They need all the help down low to make the call.
I think it gotten too far underneath the basket. Got a little contact there.
Well, anytime you get that defender up off the feet like that, and there's a collision. Strickland. Richmond into the paint. Beautiful pass to Reid. Beautiful pass. Don Reid did the right thing. He cut to the hoop.
Their turnovers, so Washington needs to do a better job of capitalizing.
They had Reid there now. They throw it away. Reid muscles it away from Wallace and scores. Don Reid with 12 points in his first game. .2 on the clock, and the Wizards have cut it to 5. You have to be impressed with the way Don Reid's playing.
Very impressed. He's doing everything, and this is just a desire of possession there. He wanted that more than Ben Wallace. Took it away from him, and as you said, perfect from the field. Tough pass there. Really, that saved the turnover. Reid 5 for 5, has 4 rebounds, 3 on the offensive glass, and that's where they've really been hurting this Orlando team. They are rebounding them 19 to 14, but a bulk of those rebounds, more than half of those rebounds, have come on the offensive boards.
Don Reid was the final selection of the 1995 NBA draft, 58th. Of course, Detroit took him, and he played there for 4 years. Talk about overcoming odds of being the last player taken. And looks like he might have some new life back in Washington, where he played his college ball.
Next one's going to be a pick and roll. Sets the pick for Mitch Richmond, rolls to the basket, gets the dunk. Another one set up by Mitch Richmond. Penetration, quick pass. He's able to flush the ball down. So he's just playing natural basketball off of his teammates. Things are happening well for him. He's got 12 points, 4 rebounds. and look to see more of him in the second half.
He also drew a charge at the other end on defense. So despite just 4 years in the league, he's got some basketball savvy. Of course, playing over there with his pal Jerome Williams. Both of those guys know how to play defense. And now Don Reid, after being waived by the Pistons the other day, comes to Washington, and in his first game is playing very well.
Yeah, he really is. It's fun to see, and I'm sure a lot of people in the Washington area are very happy for him.
Went to Largo High School in Largo, Maryland, and had his season high, actually his career high last year with the Pistons against Charlotte, 25 points. Scored in double figures 5 times with the Pistons last year, and started in 47 of the 50 games. The strike-shortened season, I should say lockout-shortened season. So the Magic has had a lead of 13 points.
Go, go, go.
Hamilton. Slam by Reid, no good. Here comes Mercer.
Ooh, that was very close to goaltending. That's why the fans here are reacting. But here's the drive baseline. They cut him off there. It results in the turnover. Hamilton steps in there between him, and he trips over. It looks like he tripped over the leg of Armstrong.
I'm guessing that perhaps Darrell is mad about that the foul was not called on Armstrong, more so than the fact that Doliak dove on top of Reid, and Doliak gets the tip.
When you look at the backcourt scoring, Washington trailing 49-27. Michi has been somewhat quiet in comparison to the first 3 meetings.
And John misses the first. He was not drafted. On February 1st, they got Ron Mercer, Chauncey.
Boy, he hit the floor hard. He's had problems with his back. But it also looks like he's holding his knee.
He's up now, but stepping gingerly to the lane.
HTS presents The Wizards Report. Tonight, live from the MCI Center in Washington, D.C., with Lakers. The Wizards Report is brought to you.
Squad, Don Reid. Now, Don Reid is not a superstar. Of course, you remember him from Georgetown. He's in his 5th year. He's played the last 4 years in Detroit. He was the last player taken overall in the draft. But what he does do is give you some bulk inside, and most importantly, he gives you some bona fide experience.
Well, absolutely. All the plays in the first half, the guy was perfect. He was 5 for 5 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds, 3 of them on the offensive glass. All of his points came on plays such as the ones you saw. Transition, pick and roll plays, just playing common sense basketball, executing and taking what the defense gave you.
And the fact that he has played with some pretty good players in Detroit makes him a valuable commodity to this young Wizards team inside, with the likes of Jahidi White and Aaron Williams and Gerard King.
Yeah, I don't think you look to see Don Reid have big scoring episodes, but certainly in situations like that where he was able to come in and probably felt some high energy himself. He'd been out for a while, had some back problems in Detroit, and then finally getting picked up by a team that was right close to where he grew up. Probably felt pretty good about that. But again, don't look for big scoring nights from Don Reid. I think he's a player that's just going to do some of the fundamentally sound things for you.
Don Reid and Jahidi White, 2 of the 10 active Georgetown players in the NBA right now. Well, the last time the Lakers and the Wizards met, King spots up. That's short, way short. Knocked away by Reid. Heads-up play by the former Georgetown star. And look at Don Reid. Nearly got rid of that one. Gerard King looking at Hugh Evans saying, I would... And look at Don Reid nearly got rid of that one. Reid the rebound. Oh, great move.
Good job to handle that ball.
Numbers. Howard tries again and has it again. They scored on 11 of their last 13 possessions in the first quarter. But now a foul is called on Don Reid.
Well, this is what comes. Don Reid handling the ball well, really again.
He's been forced to do that twice tonight. Williams in the paint. Nice pass. Reid for the slam. Shaq didn't even try to front him.
Again, plain fundamental basketball. Shaq left him there.
Much for the Lakers. Timeout on the floor. Reid game.
Yeah,
54-45 at half and held the Lakers to 42% shooting from the floor. Nice give and go. Score the basket. Don Reid will go to the line.
Well, nice play. You know what I liked about that? He put the ball, once he saw he was by Shaquille, he protected the basketball, moved it out of range, moved it around in front of him, and flipped the layup. Watch again. Pick and roll, moves to the basket. Now watch him protect the basketball. You see Shaquille trying to hit it from behind. He protected it and got the three-point play.
4 personals on Shaq. Don Reid makes the free throw. Played on December 7th. And 16 rebounds with 7 blocks. Into Reid. Short jumper. Got the roll.
A tough shot. Left-handed jump hook shot. Over Shaq.
7 points for Reid. He had 12 in his first game with Washington against. Timeout on the floor. 2:59 to go in the third.
Got a family.
Great threes. We'll tighten up that defense.
Whitney 3 for 3 on 3-pointers this quarter. That was blocked going up, but Don Reid is there for the follow. And the former Georgetown star gets his first bucket. Reid Ashman. Shot clock winding down. Whitney will have to put it up. He does. It's blocked. Armstrong the other way. They run 3 on 3. Lays it off for McGrady for 3. Got it. Armstrong lays it off Reid. He gets fouled and he'll shoot. Called it on Outlaw. Fadeaway jumper short. Calvin Booth trying to get it, but Reid pulls it down. Now the jumper, no good.
Don Reid coming over, saving. Garrity trying to get the charge.
Back to live action. Howard's jumper, no good. Richmond up high, doesn't get it. Hamilton, ball kicked out of bounds. Let's see who they give it to. Washington ball. Double team, swings it to Richmond. Underneath, blocked again. No call. Richmond down hard. Pretty good block.
That was a good block up top, but it looked like he came down on him after the release. There was some contact there.
Friday against the Cavs. Call 800-4NBA-TIX.
And the Orlando Magic Television Network is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Log on for low fares at